before you guys say anything, I'm sorry. I know it's been a year, but let me update you guys on what you guys missed. The E30 got a little bit of love. The interior got redone. I don't know if you can really see it. All black on black. It's got the suede. Don't mind the dash, it's not really glued on. But yeah, that steering wheel is actually supposed to go in the E46, which I'm about to show you guys. It's in shambles, but pretty good. It also got coilovers. I don't know if you can really tell, but you can definitely tell in the rear and then the front in person. I don't know how it is on camera. If you were wondering why there's Conse's instead of my Tiki 37s, if I still have a picture, I'm gonna put it in right here. Yeah, that happened when we were at Long Beach. Little rundown of Long Beach, or FD Long Beach. You may be asking, you have a Subi, which is quote unquote unreliable. You have an E30, which is quote unquote unreliable. And you bought an E46. Backstory, I was just casually scrolling on Facebook Marketplace and I came across this listing for an E46 for 6K. So I was like, okay, if I can get this guy down to 3K, over messages, I'll go look at it. I'll probably go pick it up. I get there and I get him down to 2. It was me, my dad, my brother, we all went. Long story short, got the car for 2K. We had to buy a new battery. If you poured more than half a tank into the car, it would spill anytime you take a left turn. She's seen better days. Quick rundown of what I've done so far on this car. I know I've been slacking as far as posting. Don't mind the other headlight, it's right here. I've been trying to fix the halos, only the outer one works. It's okay because I'm gonna just pop it in, I'm gonna buy new ones eventually. If you've been following me on Instagram, you've been seeing the struggle of this car so far. Do not buy remanufactured or refurbished parts at all. I did the mistake twice. I got a refurbished power steering pump and a refurbished racket pinion. The pump absolutely took a shit on me, and the rack absolutely took a shit on me. I literally finished the entire install, was filling it up, and one of the boots absolutely exploded all over the garage floor and everything. Other than that, we grabbed some random intake from, I think it was O'Reilly's. Brand new reservoir for the power steering, brand new, I don't even know if you could see it from here. Brand new pump, the rack is brand new, tie rods are brand new. I do have a lot more to do to the car. These up at Long Beach, they should, if I'm not wrong, I think these give me another, I want to say 10 to 15 degrees of steering angle. I'm probably wrong. Anyway, today we are installing this hydro with these killer lines, bro. Killer lines at the local hose store. If you're debating on putting a hydro handbrake in your drift car, specifically an E46 330 Ci, I know for most of the 325i guys, and basically I think almost all the E46 guys, they use the same thing. This is your fuse box. I'm assuming you kind of figured. There should be a top right here with these bolts right here. Pop it off. There's a little heat shield blocker here. I completely removed it. So I don't know if you can see up in there, but on your master cylinder, the brake master cylinder, that H stands for your rears, right? And then same thing goes for, I don't know if you can see it from right here. There's an H. Can I zoom in? There's an H, a little tiny H right there for your ABS block. Both of those are for your rears only. The line that you take out should look like this. It's a little like S looking thing. It ties in to your master cylinder and your ABS block only for the rear. For the interior on the 330 Ci, I don't know if it's like this on any of the other ones. I know some people have had to drill holes through their trans tunnel for just to like run their lines. I literally just had a rubber grommet right here and I just pulled it, and it's completely open. It just sends it straight down into the trans tunnel. It should be pretty straightforward. I do have a plate that I need to put in. This bad boy right here. I need to drill a couple holes into the trans tunnel. So I'm gonna use this as a guide, obviously, because they're gonna go through here. I'm gonna just mock it up to where I believe is the right spot, or what's comfortable for me. And then after I mock it up, I need to place my handbrake. It won't be on this side, it'll actually be like this. But just to give you guys an idea, it's gonna be mocked up, let's say like here, right? I'll mock it up, drill. I'll just drill two, so I'll drill like this one and then like maybe the cross one. If it's sturdy enough, I might leave it, but realistically, I'm probably just gonna drill the two for right now and just see how it is. All right, got the holes drilled out for the mount, just the two for right now. Right there it is, the cross one too. That bad boy's not too bad, it's just hand tight. That boy's not going anywhere. I'm pretty sure I look really dirty right now. However, we got a motherfucking handbrake up in this, son. Whoop, whoop. But fed the line, boom. Fed the other line, boom. Shaved a little bit of the OEM. Can you see that? I almost put my finger on the lens. Shaved a little bit off the OEM, I don't know what you call this, the heat shield. Whatever, perfect timing. My dad just got here, hell yeah. But, boom, you have line right here. And if I can move this, can you see that? The banjo on that one right there. That boy is in, dude. I just need to snug it up and bleed the lines. Look at this guy. There's a couple lines I followed underneath. They were, I think, if I'm not wrong, also brake lines. However, I followed those. I zip tied these, tucked them up real nice, away from everything that I was talking about earlier, like the drive shaft. I don't want it to get caught on there and do a lot of damage. It is now Monday. However, the brakes are all bled. Everything is all nice up here, at least. It looks pretty. I kind of cleaned out the interior. I need to clean it out a little bit more. There's a couple tools left. I did run into a little leaking problem with my lines. I just tightened the crap out of them, hoping that they wouldn't leak, and they kind of stopped. I had to call in Pops for that grown man strength, but it's all good. The bracket itself, I don't know what was going on while I was bleeding it. It got a little bit loose. I am gonna swap hardware and do some other stuff, but I'm gonna just save that for the next video. Also, I routed my lines that connect to the handbrake itself kind of backwards, so I sent the feed line into the pressure release and the pressure release into the feed line. So basically, the one that's supposed to go from the reservoir into the reservoir spot, if you add a reservoir, I put that one on the opposite side, and I put the side that's supposed to go to the ABS in the whatever. But we're gonna go test it. We were testing it while we were kind of bleeding them. and it definitely works. Hopefully it works a whole lot better than the stock e-brake. We gotta start the car and send it out, but first we gotta move out that beauty back there. Okay. I don't know if you can hear me, but like watch real quick. Right? It's pulling a little bit, right? The problem is we just checked it. Like watch when I pull it right now, right? It definitely stops and it definitely has pressure, but since it's connected to the ABS, I think the ABS is activating. Hey, but it stops though. Not bad. Power steering so good though. We're in Mexico, don't worry. Dude, we were just freaking out because we came back in the garage. We're like, what the hell is this? It's a praying mantis, bro. Alright, it is now Tuesday, the next day, a little bit later in the day. I did get the handbrake to work and lock fully. However, my speedometer doesn't work anymore. I'm pretty sure it's because it senses the wheel speed instead of a GPS speed or speedometer, whatever they're called. So I'm gonna try and figure out how to do that another time. However, I will let you guys know what I did do. So basically, what you want to do is head to the fuse box, which the fuse box for these is directly up here. So there's a little, I don't know if you can see it, there's a little latch right here. You twist it, and then there's another one right here. Twist, it drops down, right? These are your fuses for a lot of things. I know there's a fuse box inside the engine bay, considering that I was hanging out around that the whole time. So you have a little fuse guide that's inside your little fuse like box right here. You gotta pull it out. So ABS and ASC. The ABS fuses, if you could see, 12 is one of the ones that I pulled. It didn't really do much, so I put it back in and I pulled 33. 33, when I pulled it, when I slam on the foot brake, the fronts, like the ABS for the fronts wouldn't really work. So I was like, okay, I'm definitely doing something right. And then I pulled the handbrake and the ABS for the handbrake didn't work anymore. So like, all right, cool. All right, little update. Got this in, got this in. We're gonna worry about this another time, try and get it all fixed. This is still a little bit loose, so we're gonna get that fixed some other time too. Just for the sake of the video, we're gonna go test it real quick. However, put this crusty trim back in. The crusty trim is back in. I had to cut a little bit to make it kind of fit. Obviously I'm missing a bolt here for right now. Hazards work again, so it's good. But it's not looking too bad. Give her a little pull. Pretty good. That bad boy locks, bro. Let's do another one and then go home. Last one and we go. She works. That boy works. Now, only thing we really need to do for this car that's left, in my opinion, would be, there's actually a lot. The car has a little rev hang issue. If anyone can let me know in the comments what that is, please do. I do need to do all the bushings. I need to get coils, because it is only on lowering springs right now and stock shocks. But we we got to get some of this stuff done. But for the most part, it's pretty solid. It locks them, so it's not like before. The ABS is disconnected. If anyone can figure out a thing to get my speedometer working without me having to buy a brand new GPS speedometer tracker or whatever, let me know. But it works. Gotta get this tightened up. This bad boy is not doing too hot right now, but no leaks, pretty good.